Hearing loss after 60. These leaves and peels can boost your hearing like you're 20 again. Have you been turning the TV volume up more than usual lately? Have your loved ones started to repeat themselves around you? Or maybe the sweet sound of the morning birds has slowly started to fade from your ears. If so, you are not alone. And more importantly, there's hope, and it may be hanging from a tree near you. Today, we're diving into a forgotten world of natural medicine, the remarkable power of leaves and peels. Yes, those very parts of plants and fruits we often discard can hold secrets that may reignite your hearing as if time turned back 40 years. It may sound unbelievable, but stay with me, because once we step into this world of ancient remedies backed by modern science, you'll never look at a banana peel or mulberry leaf the same way again. Chapter 1. What is age-related hearing loss, and why modern medicine can't always fix it? Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu first. Let's understand what we're dealing with. Hearing loss after the age of 60 is typically referred to as presbycusis, a gradual, irreversible loss of hearing that occurs as we age. It often begins subtly. High-pitched sounds fade, voices become muffled, and background noise becomes overwhelming. But why does this happen? Because over time, the delicate hair cells in our cochlea, the spiral organ in the inner ear, become damaged or die. Once gone, these cells don't regenerate. The tiny nerves and blood vessels that once nourished and carried sound signals begin to age, dry, and deteriorate. And modern medicine, well, it offers hearing aids, cochlear implants, and speech therapy, but not true repair. But here's where the natural world steps in. Throughout history, cultures from China, India, Persia, and Africa have used leaves and peels to rejuvenate the senses, especially the ears. Chapter 2. Why leaves and peels? The natural pharmacology of the plant world. Might surprise you to learn that in many plants, the highest concentration of antioxidants and bioactive compounds isn't in the fruit or the flower, but in the leaves and peels. Let's consider a few facts. Banana peels contain lutein, a potent antioxidant that helps reduce oxidative stress, a leading cause of cochlear cell damage. Mulberry leaves are rich in resveratrol and quercetin, both known to improve blood flow to the auditory nerve. Pomegranate peels are high in ellagic acid, which helps fight inflammation in nerve tissues, including those in the ear. Walnut peels, the outer green husk, are used in traditional Persian medicine to revitalize nerves and strengthen hearing. Olive leaves, famous in Mediterranean cultures, are known to restore capillary elasticity, improving inner ear function. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Albert Einstein modern pharmacological studies confirm this. A 2021 review in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology found that extracts from various peels and leaves showed neuroprotective, anti-inflammatory, and vasodilatory effects, exactly what deteriorating ears need. Chapter 3. The Secret Soldiers. The top leaves and peels that can restore auditory functionality. Now explore these ingredients in a structured way. One by one, these are not random guesses. These are time-tested remedies that science is beginning to acknowledge. 1. Mulberry. Leaves Morus alba, used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries. Why it works: rich in resveratrol, quercetin, and flavonoids. Mulberry leaves improve blood circulation in the brain and ear. They also combat free radical damage to the cochlea. Scientific backing. A 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research confirmed that resveratrol enhances cochlear blood flow and delays Auditory decline in aged rats. How to use. Dry the leaves. In shade, brew 1 tablespoon in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink twice daily. Banana. Peel. Musa, paradisiaca, often trashed, yet full of healing potential. Why it works. Banana peels contain magnesium, potassium, and lutein, which strengthen neural conduction and improve auditory nerve health. Scientific insight. Magnesium is known to protect ears from noise-induced hearing loss. The banana peel's high concentration makes it ideal for recovery in aging ears. How to use. Wash thoroughly. Boil small cut pieces in water for 15 minutes. Strain and sip as a tonic, optional. Mix with a bit of honey and lemon peel for taste and added benefit. 3. Pomegranate peel. Punica granatum. The peel you usually throw away is richer in antioxidants than the juicy pulp. Why it works. Contains ellagic acid, gallic acid, and punocollagen, which reduce inflammation and regenerate nerve endings. Research note: studies in oxidative medicine and cellular longevity suggest that ellagic acid can help regenerate auditory hair cells and protect against degeneration. How to use. Dry the peels. Powder them finely. Mix 1 TSP with warm water or milk before bed. For walnut husk, Juglans rechia outer, shell, an ancient Persian remedy. Why it works. Loaded with juglone omega oils and nerve-repairing enzymes. Helps revitalize auditory nerves and detoxify the inner ear. Ethnomedicine record. Used in Avicenna's Canon of Medicine for restoration of the senses, especially hearing. How to use. Dry and crush. Add a pinch to herbal teas, especially mulberry. Leaf tea. 5 olive leaves. Alea europea, called the tree of life for a reason. Why it works. Olive leaves contain oloropion, a vasodilator and antioxidant that helps restore flexibility in the tiny capillaries that feed the auditory nerves. Modern backing. A 2022 study from the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry showed that oloropion improved neurovascular health in aging mice, including the auditory system. How to use. Boil 810. Fresh or dried leaves in water. Simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. Drink warm, once a day. Chapter 4. Combining these remedies for maximum power. Each leaf and peel has individual strength, but combined, they become a symphony. A sample routine might be: morning, mulberry leaf tea plus pinch of walnut husk. Afternoon, banana peel water plus olive leaf extract. Evening, pomegranate peel powder in warm milk. This holistic approach, when continued for 30 to 60 days, may begin to show results in clearer sound, perception reduced, ringing or tinnitus improved, balance, less reliance on external hearing support. The art of healing comes from nature, not from the physician. Paracelsus next. We will go deeper into how to prepare and store these remedies correctly, which ones work better in combination with natural boosters for hearing from the kitchen. What ancient Ayurvedic and Chinese texts say about them. User testimonials and case studies. In part 1, we discovered how specific leaves and peels, from mulberry to banana, pomegranate to olive, offer not only nutrients but powerful auditory restoration. But how can we bring these natural marvels into daily life with safety, precision, and power? That's where today's journey begins. Chapter 5. Proper preparation. Turning leaves and peels into potent medicine. Nature, though abundant, demands respect. The potency of leaves and peels depends not only on what they are, but how you handle them. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. Isaac Newton. Let us now walk through the correct preparation, storage, and dosage for each of these natural hearing RESTORERS. 1. Drying the leaves and peels. Why? Dry them. Drying preserves the active compounds, prevents microbial decay, and concentrates the nutrients. How to dry them properly. Wash the leaves or peels thoroughly in filtered water. Lay them flat on a clean cotton cloth in indirect sunlight. Dry for 5 to 7 days. Flipping occasionally. Store in an airtight glass jar away from direct sunlight. Tip: avoid oven drying unless absolutely necessary. Slow drying retains more PHYTOCHEMICALS. 2. Brewing and decoction techniques. Each plant part has its ideal preparation. A. Infusion for delicate leaves like olive and mulberry. 1 tablespoon of dried leaves. Steep in hot, not boiling, water for 10 to 15 minutes. Strain and drink warm. Decoction for thicker peels like pomegranate, walnut. Simmer 1 teaspoon of crushed peel in 1.5 cups of water. Boil gently for 10 to 20 minutes. Reduce to 1 cup. Strain and sip. Use clay, ceramic, or stainless steel vessels. Avoid aluminum or plastic. 3. Dosage and frequency. A 3-step daily ritual. Here's a sample daily schedule. Balanced to minimize inflammation, enhance circulation, and stimulate nerve repair. Morning, 7-9 a.m. Mulberry leaf tea plus 1 pinch of walnut husk powder. Add a drop of lemon or honey for absorption. Afternoon to 4 p.m. Banana peel water with olive leaf extract or tea. A 5-minute quiet sitting session post-consumption. Helps focus. Affects evening before bed. Warm milk, dairy, or almond with 1/2 tsp. Pomegranate peel powder. Let it sit for 5 minutes before drinking. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Arabian Proverbs, Chapter 6. Ancient texts that whisper the truth. This is not a new science. Civilizations have known of hearing restoration through herbs and tree parts, long before hospitals ever existed. Let's examine a few textual references from world healing systems. Ayurveda, India. In Charaka Samhita, ancient physicians describe Kana Shul ear ailments and recommend plant-based treatments like tila, patra, sesame leaf, and ashwagandha peels to nourish ear nerves. Oils from walnut shells soaked with herb extracts to reverse age-related deafness. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM. TCM identifies kidney deficiency as a root cause of hearing decline and prescribes sang, the mulberry leaf, to clear liver heat and nourish ear function. Shang Di Huang, often blended with peel extracts to regenerate yin and restore internal fluids. Greek and Persian medicine. Unani, Avicenna's canon of medicine, discusses age sensory loss. He writes of using Joe's Akdar green walnut shell to awaken inner nerves. Raman Kisha, pomegranate peel, boiled into tonics to clean the hearing canal of heat and wind. Those who do not study the past are condemned to repeat it, but those who do may rediscover ancient cures. George Santayana, Reimagined Chapter 7. Real stories. Real voices. Let's hear from individuals who embraced nature when hope seemed lost. Margaret, 68, from Cornwall, UK. I was told my hearing wouldn't come back. I started the mulberry and walnut husk tea twice a day. Within 6 weeks, the ringing in my ears was 80% gone. I can hear my grandsons whisper now. Imshis, 72, from Karachi, Pakistan. I followed the pomegranate peel and olive leaf combo with faith. I noticed by day 40 my right ear completely dull before started sensing soft sounds again. Dr. Leena Sharma, Ayurvedic specialist. We've seen up to 40 to 60% improvement in auditory clarity using leaf and peel protocols, especially when the treatment is continued for 3 to 4 months with discipline and lifestyle adjustment. Chapter 8. Supportive practices to amplify nature's effects to maximize the benefits of these botanical remedies. A few lifestyle enhancements can work wonders. 1. Ear massage with warm oil. Use sesame or mustard oil. Slightly warmed massage gently around the ear and jaw joint increases lymphatic drainage and reduces nerve stiffness. 2. Gentle sound therapy, 15 minutes daily of soft bell tones or flute music, activates auditory pathways. Passively pair it with your afternoon Pele tonic for best effect. 3. Avoiding ototoxic substances. Ibuprofen, excessive salt, caffeine, and loud noises contribute to nerve fatigue. Reduce these gradually. While on the herbal regime, the body is like a musical instrument. Tune it well, and it sings again. Pythagoras Chapter 9. Signs that healing has begun. After 3 to 5 weeks of regular use, you may begin to notice less ringing in the ears, tinnitus reduction, improved ability to locate sounds, spatial hearing less, ear fatigue after social events, clearer, sharper tones like birdsong or children's laughter. You're observing these. The protocol is working. Healing has begun. In Part 3, we will cover how to create your own hearing restoration oil blend, natural foods to pair with leaf and pill remedies, advanced synergistic pairings like clove plus peel, when to stop, when to continue, and when to consult with. Walked through ancient forests and traced the veins of forgotten leaves. We've boiled peels, sipped warm tonics, and listened to echoes of wisdom that stretch across millennia. And now, as we conclude, we arrive not only at a cure, but at a philosophy. Chapter 10. Hearing as a living sense. The deeper connection. Why do we fear the loss of hearing? It's not just about sounds. It's about belonging, about participation. The ability to hear a loved one whisper your name, to laugh in conversation, to take in the music of life. To hear is to touch at a distance. Our Murray Schafer, acoustic ecologist age, dulls this connection. But nature, as always, offers a way not only to preserve it, but to revive it. The leaves and peels we've discussed are more than nutrients. They are living memory capsules, encoded with instructions, chemicals, and intelligence. When introduced to the human body with respect, they remind our cells how to regenerate. Chapter 11. The final synergistic protocol, 30 days to renewal. Let us now summarize. A powerful 30-day natural hearing support protocol, using only what we've learned from leaves and peels. Week 1 to 2. Gentle detox and nerve awakening. Mulberry leaf tea. 1 TBSP steeped. Add 1 tinge of walnut husk powder. Afternoon. Olive leaf infusion, 710. Leaves. Add a few drops of lemon or ginger juice. Evening. Banana peel water, small piece boiled in 2 cups of water. Sip 1 cup warm before sleep. Massage. Warm sesame oil around the ears, clockwise circles. 3 minutes daily. Week 3, 4. Auditory repair and vascular stimulation. Morning. Continue. Mulberry plus walnut mix. Add a pinch of black cumin powder, optional. Afternoon. Pomegranate peel decoction. 1/2 TSP powder simmered in water. Follow with 10 minutes of soft sound exposure, nature sounds. Flute music. Evening. Warm milk with pomegranate peel plus turmeric, 1/4 TSP each. Extras. Avoid processed salt. Meditate with eyes closed, focusing on internal sounds for 5 mins. Note: for some, changes come within 2 weeks. For others, it takes longer. The key is consistency and gentleness. Nature never hurries. Chapter 12. Sacred Silence and Hearing Recovery in Ayurveda. It's said, where there is silence, the body listens to itself. You can enhance your hearing restoration by practicing intentional silence for 10 minutes daily. This isn't just rest. It gives the auditory nerves relief from overstimulation. Try this. Sit in a quiet room, no phone, no media. Close your eyes and observe all faint sounds. Birds, your breath, distant hums. This activates dormant pathways in the brain linked to hearing. Chapter 13. Cautions and considerations. While the remedies shared are natural, always observe these principles. Use fresh, organic materials. When possible, hydrate well. Ears. Rely on inner fluid balance. Avoid, if allergic to any listed ingredients, you're on blood thinners or medications, consult your physician before starting. Pomegranate or olive leaf extracts. Do not combine all at once. Balance is key. Medicine is a science of uncertainty and an art of probability. William Oslowich is why you must approach even nature with both reverence and responsibility. Chapter 14. A new beginning. Not just an end. As we close, remember this: the human body is not made of plastic and wire. It is organic, intelligent, and renewable. Given the right support, it can remember how to heal even after decades. The cochlea, though small, is richly supplied with blood, nerves, and spirit. And while modern science may say it cannot regenerate, ancient traditions and growing new research suggest otherwise under the right natural conditions. Chapter 15. A final word from nature. Let us leave you with one final story. In Japan, during the Edo period, deafness was treated not with machines, but with persimmon leaf teas and sacred tree oils massaged into the temples. Patients were also made to walk barefoot on warm earth at sunrise. Today, researchers from Kyoto University are rediscovering that these practices stimulated nerve conductivity through both nutrition and grounding, long before it had a name. That which can be healed by the earth need not be replaced by metal. Ancient Shinto proverb, the leaves rustle with healing. The peels whisper their secrets, not in laboratories, but in gardens. Not with injections, but with warm cups, quiet rituals, and a little faith. Hearing loss may be a sign of time passing, but it does not have to be the end of your connection to sound, life, and love. So go now, to the trees, to the fruit, to the forest, and most of all, to yourself. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone who's losing hope. Drop a comment below with your story, your remedies, or your results. And remember, healing doesn't always come in a bottle. Sometimes it grows on a branch. Let nature restore what time has taken. One leaf, one peel, one sip at a time.